Hi Gemini and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie with Lost Boy. We're going to be doing another reading for y'all. It's from my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis. Cross-watchers, you are always welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really does mean the world to me. It allows my channel to grow and it gets these messages out there to those who might need it. So thank you so much. Alrighty, Gemini. Let's get into your reading. Alrighty, universe. What is going on with Gemini? What do they need to know at this time? What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? We have prosperity lies ahead and work through your fears. Prosperity lies ahead, right? So there is some kind of an abundance here for you. There's some kind of payoff, right? It lies ahead. Work through your fears, right? What is holding you back, Gemini? What is holding you back, right? I have faith in your dreams, right? Believe in the impossible. Prosperity lies ahead. It's not going to be easy, right? Prosperity is not going to be easy, right? You have to put in work and effort towards it, right? But it's also about letting go of your fears, letting go of self-limiting beliefs, right? Maybe it's about having faith in yourself, having faith in your abilities to be able to make this happen, to be able to make this dream come true, whatever this is for you. Work through your fears. Both of these cards, they're both new moon cards, right? So it's like entering a new cycle, entering a new chapter, right? You are the change, Gemini. You are the change. I know Geminis can be very analytical, right? I'm a Virgo, so we share a ruling planet of Mercury. So I kind of understand how Geminis can be. Um, but sometimes we need to get ourselves out of our headspace, right? Sometimes we can overthink and we can overanalyze things, right? But I'm also a firm believer that the more that we focus on something, that's what we are really calling in, that's what we are attracting. So work through your fears, right? It's okay to be analytical. It's okay to have a plan, right? And have a backup plan, right? But you also need to allow yourself to feel and be in the moment. You need to be present, Gemini. We have gratitude, and then we have growth. Gratitude and growth. So you guys are definitely feeling very thankful, right? For some kind of blessings that are in your life. Something here about growth, something here about you evolving, something here about planting roots. Right? For some of you, I mean, you guys could be embarking even on like a new career, or maybe you've gotten a promotion, right? And there's a lot more responsibilities, right? And maybe you're wondering, if are you the right person for the job? Like, can I actually handle this, right? Am I ready to step into this career, right? There's that little bit of that fear and that hesitation, especially when it's our first time doing something that we haven't done before. But there's something here about growth and evolution, right? And your hard work will be paying off. And you are going to be able to plant some seeds. There is definitely a potential here for money, right? And I'm just saying that because I see the wheat. This prosperity lies ahead, and then I see this wheat plant growing, right? And what does wheat make, right? You take wheat and you convert it into flour, and with flour you make bread, right? So I don't know if you're using your skills or being able to transform something. You're transforming something. You're taking something and turning it into something else. Alrighty, universe. What else is going on with Geminis? We have believe in magic. Believe in magic. Anything else for Virgo? We have surrender, and then we have lessons. Oh, we have dark night of the soul. Right? That's where this growth comes from, right? It's from that dark night of the soul, right? It's from us no longer accepting or wanting to accept feeling, like we are left out, like we have been cast out of society, right? It's doing the inner work within us, right? And it wasn't easy. It's not easy, Gemini. It's not easy, but it brings us lessons, right? It teaches us lessons that we are able to use in the future, right? To help better ourselves. And with this surrender, I feel like it's surrender any fears that you have at this time to the universe and to the divine, right? Walk in your purpose at this time, Gemini. Because you're being called for something greater. You're in the moment of doing something greater right now. And it's not easy and it's very challenging, right? Maybe you're completing some kind of a cycle in your life, right? Or even in your family, right? Some breaking some generational curse in a sense. Right? Maybe you're the first person in your family to go ahead and do something or to take a risk like this. Right? But believe in the magic. Believe in your magic. Believe in your abilities. Surrender all worry and concern to the universe, right? Because they're only gonna bless you here, right? Work through your fear. Surrender it to the universe. Alrighty, universe, give me an affirmation for my Geminis. We have patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. One can only hope it's that easy to go to the post office. That's just my personal opinion. Um, But it's all about patience, right? It's all about knowing that it's all about timing. It's all about divine timing, right? And that's why sometimes you need to surrender it to the universe, right? Because you may want something right now, but the universe might have some more lessons that it wants to teach you, right? Maybe it's still trying to prepare you, right? Or maybe it has something completely better in mind. It's all about patience. It's all about taking your time, right? It's not being on anybody else's time, right? If this has to do with like maybe other people in your life, they got married at a certain age, had kids at a certain age, or did certain things at a certain age, right? And maybe you didn't do that, right? But it's all about timing. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it won't, all right? I feel like there are other things in your soul's mission that you are meant to accomplish first. Alrighty, universe. Tell me more for Gemini. Also, I'm hearing like be kind to yourself at this time, right? Give yourself patience with the healing process and the healing journey. If you guys still are going through this dark night of the soul, right? Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. It is a process, right? Healing, it's a process. Look, and there's temperance and there's the oh, you can't even see it. But as I'm cutting, temperance and the Empress card, right? It's a journey. It's a process. It's a healing journey. It takes time, right? To transmute those energies. What is going on with my Geminis? We have the Hanged Man, we have the Chariot, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Death card, and then we have the Six of Swords. I have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, so this is definitely some kind of liar, some kind of cheater, some kind of deception here. Somebody here is only looking out for themselves, right? Something about playing a very good decoy game, right? They were able to mask themselves in a way here that allowed you to question things, Gemini, right? Because you're changing your perception here, right? With the Hanged Man, you're seeing something differently, right? You're seeing something for what it is. You're seeing the reality and the truth in something, right? This is the backside of the Hanged Man, right? That's the Hanged Man upright, and that's the backside. So technically, the Hanged Man in reverse. There's been some deception around you, right? And maybe you got to the bottom. I feel like you definitely discovered this. You definitely did that. Somebody was trying to pull the wool over your eyes in regards to something. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. I do have Pisces here. I also have Scorpio as well. But this is moving ahead, moving forward after seeing something for what it is, right? Something here that brought you heartache and it brought you pain, right? There was definitely an ending. There was definitely an ending. There's definitely an ending here. Right? Something had to end. Right? Maybe it was you having to put a boundary up, right? To allow people to no longer take advantage of you. Right? To no longer sabotage you, right? Because the Seven of Swords also talks about sabotage. Right? It's about somebody going into the enemy camp in order to sabotage the enemy by taking all of their weapons. So this is also somebody here who lies. They're very sneaky. Somebody here was only out it for themselves, right? And that really deeply hurt you, right? Because there was definitely some kind of betrayal here with the Three of Swords. And there was definitely an ending here. It was definitely an ending, right? And we have moving on to calmer waters, right? Leaving behind the obstacles, leaving behind what no longer serves you, right? But that also leaves you kind of a little bit trapped a little bit in your head because, you're still in that healing process. Like, why did this person do this to me? Why would this person betray me like that? Why would they hurt me, right? Why would they sabotage me? Why would they take from me? Why would they steal from me, right? And it could actually been like people physically stealing, or it couldn't even just been like an energy vampire, right? Trying to persuade you off your path here because they were selfish and they wanted your energy for you. They wanted you to focus on them. They didn't want you to focus on whatever your prosperity is. They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to remember the power that you hold, Gemini. Tell me more, Spirit. Six of Pentacles. Judgment. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Swords and the Fool card. And again, this Seven of Swords is still at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this is definitely somebody who's probably still lingering in your energy, right? You've done a lot of healing, right? You've taken accountability for a lot of your own actions and a lot of your own downfalls, right? To me, this Judgment card, this is This is the backside of the judgment card, right? This is them atoning for their sins, right? Atoning, needing to take accountability for their actions. And in the reverse, this is coming out of that judgment day, right? So you've atoned for your sins, right? You've atoned for your shortcomings, right? You've learned a lesson, right? This person allowed you to see something greater, right? Not just see how this person's actions affected yours, right? But I feel like you gained a lesson on discernment on the repercussions, the energetic repercussions, right? Of taking accountability. Taking accountability. Something here, it's about restoring balance, right? Balance is being restored, right? Having to go through the heartache, right? Having to experience the pain, the loss, and the anger for us to truly appreciate the beauty of something honest and true, right? We do have you being bold here with this Ace of Wands, right? Charging in quickly, right? With the Knight of Swords, right? You're moving in, right? You're communicating, you're speaking in your truth, you're standing in your honesty, you're standing in your integrity, right? And you're taking a leap of faith to go down a new beginning here, right? It's like your passions have been relit. And I do see this bird here twice. So I don't know if this is about receiving some kind of communication from the divine, from source, from spirit, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, right? I don't judge here on this channel. It's about freedom. Right? This bird is soaring high. They're free in the air, right? You're being given a gift here of freedom, right? Freedom is yours, right? Whatever road you want to go down, Gemini, right? The possibilities are endless now, right? Prosperity lies ahead. The only thing now that I could say that could be your own worst enemy is yourself, right? Don't allow what somebody else did to you in the past deter you from going after what you know that you want and what you know that it's yours, right? The only difference now is that you're able to recognize a snake, right? You're able to recognize a snake, right? You're able to see and feel out people's auras a lot better than what you were before, because some people can get very good at masking their true intentions. But the Seven of Swords, right? They're able to mask their aura. They're able to mask their energy, right? But you've been given the gift to be able to completely see through that from now on. So you won't repeat the same mistakes, if you know what I'm saying, Gemini. All right, you're taking a leap of faith. There's a new beginning here for you. Somebody here could also be receiving some time of their karma, right? Because you're coming out of Judgment Day, right? Being bestowed with all this new freedom from the universe. And I feel like somebody here is being trapped. They are now going to be trapped by their own wrongdoing, right? While you're moving in the opposite direction. Because remember, energy works two ways. You're being given a new beginning, and this person is, now they're trapped. Now they're the hanged man. That is what I have for y'all, Gemini. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Alrighty, universe, give me one final message here. Ooh, one final message for Gemini. Please give me one final message for Gemini. I just heard, like, you made it through to the other end. You made it through to the other end. We have joy. Number 47. We have joy. Breaking down to an 11. Joy is a state of the heart and soul. Joy happens when the heart and the soul unite. The union is to achieve expansion for a greater good related to your divine path. Joy can create in you a sense of contentment, acceptance, and serenity. Even when your life is in flux, you feel a deep knowing that whatever might happen will be for the highest good for all involved. When you have this knowledge in you, it brings spiritual determination. Even through difficult circumstances, such as those that you may currently be undergoing, you will ultimately find your happiness. Through this card, Ganesha acknowledges your stress and exhaustion as you work to adapt to new patterns of behavior and release your old stories. You may not be happy right now, but you can experience joy in knowing that striving through a difficult situation is important. You are urged to realize that you came into this lifetime to undergo certain experiences and to learn very specific life lessons. Be honest with yourself. Allow yourself your feelings and emotions. Remember that if your heart is feeling wounded and its healing is taking place, you are likely grappling with deep feelings and sentiments that may have even been repressed in you for lifetimes. Share your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and anxieties with those who can support you at this time. Joy will be the final outcome. Your energy and your inner light are shifting to reveal your life's grand plan. In this card, Ganesha holds garlands made of Uruku flowers, which have the ability to eliminate negative energy from the body and mind of a person. In your mind's eye, make an offering of garlands made of Uruku flowers to Ganesha. In exchange, Ganesha blesses you with good health and freedom from ailments. And that is what I have for y'all, Gemini. Love and light.